Hey guys! Today I have a workout for you that uses no weight, just your body weight, so you don't need any equipment. We're gonna do HIIT style, which means 45 seconds of hard work followed by 15 seconds of rest before you move on to the next exercise. There's 11 different exercises. We're gonna go through that twice, and then we're gonna have a warm up right at the beginning as well as a cool down at the end. Let's go!
Okay, we're gonna start the warm up with some arm circles. Start going forward with just some small ones and gradually get bigger. Okay, switch directions, big arm circles to the back. Switching it up, we're going to move into a reach and pull. So bend at the torso, reach over, and act like you're pulling something back. Really feel that stretch there in the lats. All right, real simple. We're just gonna march it out with some high knees. No need to get crazy about it. We're just warming up. Switching over to some butt kickers now. Try to bring that heel as close up to your butt as you can. If you want, you can add in a little bit of an arm swing as you go back and forth. Moving into a standing crossbody crunch, you're gonna bring opposite elbow to opposite knee, crunching through the core and marching it out. Time for some good old jumping jacks. If you don't want to jump, you can always just do step jacks. So you can step out with one leg as you move your hands up, and then step out with the other leg doing the same. All right, get down into a squatting type position. You're doing a slow, low shuffle as you do bicep curls and tricep extensions. All right, again, we're gonna march it out. This time, high knees as you pull down towards you. Moving into a side lunge, you're going to open up at the chest. So bring the same arm down to the same leg, place it on the inside of your foot, and open up at the chest, bringing the other arm up towards the ceiling. All right, one of my personal favorites, you're going from a plank to a pike. as you reach back towards the opposite foot. Nice tight core here, warming up those shoulders. We're almost done. Get ready to transition to the next exercise. You're going to lay down onto your stomach, raise your legs and your arms and your chest up off the floor, extend your arms out in front of you, and then pull them back. You can either pull all the way back or just halfway. Okay, those weren't too bad. Get ready, we're moving into plank extensions. Get up onto all fours, into a plank, and then walk your feet back in tiny steps as far back as you can, stabilizing through the shoulders, and then walk yourself back up to the plank position. Remember, we want to keep a nice tight core so we're not sagging too far down and not sticking our butts up too high in the air. Great job. You guys are crushing it. We're gonna set ourselves up for our next exercise, which is your classic push-up. I know push-ups can be pretty hard, so if you feel like you need to drop down to your knees, please go ahead and do so as long as you can keep moving. That's our goal. Great job. Revel in that rest. Shake out the arms a little bit. You're gonna want it. Our next exercise is a tricep push-up with one arm. So you're going to do the right arm first. Left arm just lays out in front of you. You can use the left arm as a little bit of leverage, but you want to be mainly pushing up through that right arm. Oh yeah, those ones will get you. Go ahead and switch. You're going to do the other arm now. So left arm down on the ground in front of you. Right arm can lay out and kind of help push you up when you need it. Those are hard. Go ahead and take your rest and then get yourself ready for shoulder push-ups. What you're gonna do is put your body into a pike position. The closer that your hands are to your feet, the harder this is gonna be. You're gonna lower your head down towards the floor, nice and controlled, working on pushing up through those shoulders. If it gets too hard, go ahead and scoot your feet a little further back. It's gonna make it just a little bit easier for you. Oh, thank goodness those are over. Great job. Our next exercise is going to be what I call a climber push-up. It's like you're doing an up, up, down, down plank, but with a push-up in between. So lower yourself down onto your forearms one at a time, and then raise yourself back up, and then do a push-up and repeat. Make sure you're alternating which arm that you go down onto first. Awesome job, guys. That one's hard. Go ahead and lay down on your back. You're going to do a scapular laying row. So put your arms out to your side. Elbows are going to push into the floor to raise you up. Keep your core tight and really focus on those shoulder blades. You'll also want to think about controlling that movement back down. You don't want to fall onto the mat. You just want to lower yourself slowly. Yes, great job. Sit yourself up, shake it out. We're gonna go into some tricep dips. Hands behind you, facing towards your feet. You're going to raise yourself up off the ground and lower down slowly and controlled with your triceps. Absolutely awesome job, you guys. We only have a few more exercises in this round. The next is going to be plank taps. So take your rest and then get yourself up into that plank position. Have a little bit of a wider stance than you might normally so that when you reach up to tap your opposite shoulder, you aren't going to be all wobbly. Great job, about 10 more seconds here. Nice. The last exercise of the round is coming up. You're gonna lay on your stomach and we're going to do Supermans. You'll raise your arms and your legs up off the floor as far as you can. If you can't raise yourself that far off the floor, don't worry. The more you do it, the better you'll get. Awesome job, guys. We are halfway done. That was the first round of a set of 2. You're gonna wanna stay where you are. Our first exercise is also on our stomach. It's the Superman, but with a pull back. Phenomenal! Very good. Our next exercise is the plank extension. When you're ready, hands underneath your shoulders in a plank position, and then you'll walk your feet out behind you in tiny steps, trying to get as far back as you possibly can. Awesome, great job. Crush in it. Very nice. Do you remember what's next? That's right, classic push-ups. Remember, don't be afraid to move to your knees if you have to. We want to keep you moving as much as we can. All right, next is that single arm tricep push-up. Keep it up, you guys. I know these ones are hard. You're so close, only 10 more seconds. Nice. Switch to the other side. Keep it up. You've got this. You fully deserve that 15 seconds of rest. Go ahead. Soak it in, and then get ready for those shoulder push-ups. Put your body in that pike position, and then slowly lower down and back up. Straight legs, engaged core. And don't forget to breathe. Super! Okay, next exercise is those climber push-ups. Remember, lowering down onto the forearms one at a time, pushing yourself back up one at a time, and then lowering down into a push-up. Yeah! Awesome job! Now we get to lay down on our backs. We're gonna do that laying scapular row. So remember, you'll be pushing into your elbows to raise your body up off the floor. Really focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together to initiate that movement. Amazing! Very, very good. Time to mentally prepare for those tricep dips. Again, fingers facing towards the feet. Raise your body up off the floor, and then remember, the down portion of this is just as important, if not more important, than the up. So make sure you're controlling that fall down. Yeah, nice work. shake it out a little bit. Get ready for those plank taps. Remember to keep your legs at a wider stance and try not to move too much from side to side. We are almost done, only one exercise to go. All right, last exercise is the Supermans. Let's do it, guys. Last one. Nice job! You guys just crushed it! All right, so we got a little sip of water. We're just going to cool down our bodies a little bit. Start with some arm swings and then add in a little butt kicker. Now we're gonna reach to the side, stretch out the lats. Now interlock your fingers over your head and lean to one side. Take a couple breaths here. And switch to the other side. Again, taking a couple breaths into the ribs. Now you're going to clasp your hands behind your back as you push down and away, stretching out the chest. This is a great time to take a few breaths in and out. Now let's stretch out those triceps. Put your hand up over your head, bring it down, and use the other hand to push to really get that stretch. And switch. moving into an eagle pose, you're going to wrap one arm around the other and hold on, stretching out that area between your shoulder blades. Now switch. Very good. I know the timer's up, but I have a couple more I want to do. Go ahead and stretch out your shoulder. I like to move my arms slowly up and down. And switch. Last thing, come all the way down to the floor and roll slowly back up. Extend all the way to the top. One more time, down to the floor. Roll slowly up and extend. Nice job, everybody.